The silent power of indifference. Have you ever wondered what truly destroys the person who wanted to hurt you? It is not revenge, it is not retaliation. It is something far more elegant, far more piercing, your indifference. When someone hurts you, when they betray you, when they disrespect you, they long for a reaction. They want to see you broken, crying, screaming, desperate. They want to feel powerful by dragging you into their storm. But when you stand tall, calm, and untouched, when you move forward as if their act never had weight, you reveal the greatest truth. You never had power over me. This is not weakness, it is mastery. It is the art of silence, the strength of walking away, the calmness of dignity. The first lesson: silence is sharper than revenge. Revenge is noisy. It drags you into the same mud as the one who harmed you. But silence, our silence, is devastating. It whispers louder than any scream. When you do not react, when you choose peace over drama, you become untouchable. The one who sought to control you finds himself in front of a mirror of his failure. He wanted fire, and you gave him nothing but stillness. That stillness echoes in his mind, louder than 1,000 accusations. The Stoic philosophers, more than 2,000 years ago, understood this secret. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it." Modern psychology only confirms what the ancients already knew. Whoever controls his reaction controls the game. The second lesson: denying importance is the true punishment. Why does someone attack you? Why does someone betray or humiliate? Because deep down, they want to matter. They want to be significant in your story. But when you deny them that significance, when you carry on as if they were irrelevant, you deliver the deepest wound. They wanted to be the center of your pain, but instead, they become a shadow, forgotten, meaningless. There is no need to demand justice, no need to seek explanation. Just move on. The void you leave behind is heavier than anger, and in that emptiness, they are forced to face themselves. The third lesson: your absence speaks louder than confrontation. Imagine betrayal, imagine humiliation, imagine someone trying to break your dignity. Now imagine yourself walking away. No words, no justifications, no scene. What remains for them? Nothing but emptiness. And that emptiness is unbearable. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Your absence becomes the lesson. Your peace becomes the punishment. Your quiet dignity becomes the blade that cuts deeper than hatred ever could. The fourth lesson: your growth is their defeat. What if, instead of falling, you rise? What if, instead of drowning in anger, you blossom into your best self? Every smile you wear, every step forward you take, every success you build becomes a silent announcement. You failed. There is no punishment harsher for an enemy than watching you thrive while they remain trapped in their own bitterness. They expected your ruin, but they are forced to witness your growth. The fifth lesson: contempt is the ultimate weapon. Hatred still connects you to the one who hurt you. Anger still ties you to them. But contempt, true indifference, is liberation. To treat someone as if they never existed in your story is to erase them completely, and erasure is what the manipulator cannot bear, because deep inside, he does not want to be hated, he wants to be remembered, but what you give him is forgetting. Epictetus once said, "Evil is not defeated with shouting, but with silence." That silence is your sword, that forgetting is your shield. The sixth lesson: self-control is the highest power. The manipulator thrives on your reaction. He longs to see you cry, to see you break. But when you remain calm, cold, elegant, detached, the balance of power shifts. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." And it is true, self-control is not passivity. It is strength in its purest form. It is the rare art of being unshaken when the world tries to shake you. The seventh lesson: disappearance is the quietest torture. If you argue, there is still dialogue. If you fight, there is still connection. But if you disappear, without farewell, without explanation, you take away all control. Seneca warned, "Do not argue with fools. Their words are traps for your dignity." When you vanish, you leave them imprisoned in their own thoughts. What seemed like victory becomes their mental cage. At first, they laugh at your silence. They think they have won. But with time, when you never react, never return, never mention their name, silence transforms into doubt, doubt becomes guilt, guilt becomes regret, and regret is a prison no one escapes. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Time is like a river. If you wait long enough, you will see the body of your enemy floating by." You don't need revenge. Time itself delivers justice. The final truth: do not chase, do not seek revenge, do not lower yourself to the level of the one who tried to harm you. Instead, walk forward with dignity, quietly, calmly. Because the greatest punishment is not anger. It is not hatred. It is not revenge. The greatest punishment is the realization that they never mattered. A strong person does not shout. A strong person does not seek to prove. A strong person simply never looks back. And in that stillness, in that silence, every attacker turns to dust.